WrestleMania 42 predictions. Well, let's get into it. Let's just kind of rapid fire quick responses here because I'm already late getting this video out. So, starting with night one, the opening match will be the Usos, an LA Knight versus Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I Show Speed. I will be actually going the Usos and LA Knight here. I don't know who's it going to be. I think one of the Usos, whether it's Jimmy or Jay, is going to pin Austin Theory. I think Austin Theory will take the pin here. I don't think they're going to have ISHO Speed take the pin. I don't think Logan Paul either. And with one of the Usos pinning Austin Theory, this will be a reasoning for them to get a rematch on like a Raw or something. Maybe the Raw after Mania, and maybe they get the tag belts back. I'm not sure how they do it, but again, I think they want to work on doing a rematch between the Vision and the Usos. So I think one of the Usos will pin Austin Theory. So I'm going with the Usos and LA Knight to win the opening match of WrestleMania 42. And then we got Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu. I'm gonna go Drew McIntyre only for the reasoning, because he needs a win. Right, he won the belt, but he kind of got that because Jacob screwed Cody, and then, he's just losing all these matches. Drew needs a big win, definitely at WrestleMania. And also, I think this will be a trilogy, right? Like, I don't think this will be done after WrestleMania 42 here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a rematch at Backlash. Wow, I said that in the wrong way. If we get a rematch at Backlash, and then maybe Jacob wins that one, right, round 2 at Backlash. But for WrestleMania, I'm going to go Drew McIntyre here, and I'm very excited for this match. And then we got the women's fatal 4-way. We got Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, and Lyra, Lost Legend, and Nia Jax, and the Bella Twins. Now, we don't know, as I'm recording, we don't know if the Bella Twins are going to be wrestling in this match. But with that being said, that's actually going to be my pick. I am going to go the Bella Twins, unfortunately. Hopefully this doesn't screw me. If the Bella Twins don't wrestle and they sub out the team, well, that sucks for my prediction. But you know what? I'm going to put it down and I'm going to say it. Hopefully when this video is posted, hopefully the news didn't break like Nikki Bella was can't wrestle or something. But yeah, I just think the Bella Twins, right, since the return, since they brought Brie back, since the Royal Rumble, the whole story was for them to finally win the tag belts. I think this is the right time, WrestleMania. It'll be a good time. And, you can have anybody take the pin here, honestly. I don't know who they're going to have to take the pin, but it could be anybody. Even if it's a short reign, have the Bella Twins win it. Let's have some fun. Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. Right here, I'm going to go Becky Lynch, only for the reasoning of AJ Lee's schedule. It looks like she doesn't show up enough to be a champion. And I'm not even trying to be mean or disrespectful here. It's just the honest truth. So I wouldn't be surprised if they decide AJ Lee have the belt. Just, carry it into WrestleMania. Maybe AJ Lee takes a break here after WrestleMania. Because it seems like she's, having that Roman Reigns schedule of showing up. Again, not being mean. That's fine. I know she's older and she got other things to do. But I'm just saying, I think Becky will win for that reasoning. Someone that can be their weekly. Definitely you need that for definitely a mid-title card for sure. Because, that's the whole point of the mid-title card is, to have feuds on Raws and stuff. Then we have Seth Rollins versus Gunther. I will be going... Oh, man. Who do I want to go actually here? I feel like I'm going to go Gunther. I want Seth to win, but you have to go Gunther because I just don't see him losing a singles match anytime soon. With the way they're building up and being like the career killer and stuff. My friend, shout out Melly, if you're watching this video, did say that he thinks Braun Breaker will come out and screw Seth. And I'm actually going to take his theory there and agree with it. I do think Braun Breaker will come back and screw Seth here because I know Braun Breaker was right there to be clear for WrestleMania, or he might be good at this point as I'm recording this video, but they don't want to risk it, so they decided to pull the Seth and Gunther, and also I think they wanted Gunther to have a match, which is why they're in this match, but this can still give Braun Breaker a WrestleMania moment, and still, showing up at WrestleMania if they have him screw Seth, and this is when we start the Seth versus Braun Breaker feud, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do this feud for like 6 months, maybe a whole year after this WrestleMania, right? Maybe we get their first match at Backlash or something, maybe the Raw after Mania, Braun Breaker comes out, because he returned to do a little promo, and Seth Rollins comes out and attacks him, and this is the start of their rivalry. That would be very, very fun. And then we got the Women's World Heavyweight Championship on the line with Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan. I'll be going Liv Morgan here. I think it's time for a title change. And nothing against Stephanie. I just wish she would wrestle a little more. Again, that might not even be on her. It depends, how she gets booked. But at the end of the day, she's not wrestling much. I think Liv Morgan, is literally there every Raw. Liv Morgan is a very good multitasker. She can literally do 5 stories at once. I think she deserves the belt. Give it to Liv Morgan. It'll be fun. Maybe they even pull a rematch or something. Like I said. So, This feud has been cooking where it's a good enough feud where they can go trilogy if they really wanted to, or at least one more rematch after this. But I do think Liv Morgan will get her WrestleMania moment after winning the Royal Rumble here. I don't think they're going to go to waste for that. And in the main event of night one will be Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. How did Pat say it? Randy Orton. With Pat alongside, which is, dumbest decision I've seen since I got back into wrestling 3 years ago, watching consistently. Yeah, pretty dumb. But I will be going Randy Orton. I think that's the whole point. I still love my guy Randy Orton. I think he deserves the belt. It'll be fun to have a change on SmackDown. Nothing against Cody Rhodes. That's a lie. I hate Cody Rhodes. Screw Cody Rhodes. No, but to be for real, I just think we need a title change. SmackDown has been a snooze fest for many, many months now. We need some changes here, and I think Randy being the champion there, we can have a lot of fun feuds with Randy as champion on SmackDown, right? Maybe with him and Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre and all these feuds, right? Will be very, very fun. So I think Randy, it's time, for him to get that championship belt at the main event. Maybe Cody Rhodes takes a break after this. Let's move into night two. Starting off with Brock Lesnar and Obafemi, one of the most hype matches for both nights here. I will be going Obafemi. I hope Triple H and WWE makes the right decision and chooses Obafemi here because, listen, Brock Lesnar, I know you're the beast, but this is a good time to, push the younger talent. I feel like if they have Brock here, that's very dumb. Why would he have, it would kill Oba's momentum, right? I definitely have how the crowd's loving him. He's just like the scary new big guy. If you have him lose to Brock, okay, you gave Brock another win. I guess we'll see Brock, what, SummerSlam or something again, right? Oh, thank you for giving him the win. No, Oba deserves it. I think he'll win it, though. It'll give him his moment. And honestly, with Brock, giving his moment already on Raw, right? Brock doesn't let many wrestlers just pick him up and just slam him. I don't know if he's ever let a wrestler just do that when they, on the first meet or whatever. So clearly, I think Brock does like him. I think Brock's willing to let Oba win here. Oba will win this here. Ladder match, 6-man ladder match for the IC title with Penta being the champion. JD, Dragon Lee, Rusev, Rey Mysterio, and Javon Evans. I'm actually going to go Dragon Lee here. I think Dragon Lee deserves it. He's a very fun and underrated wrestler they have on the roster. This man can wrestle, bruh. And I wish they would use him more. I think he'll be a fun IC title champion because, the matches he can just have on Raw weekly defending this belt would be so entertaining. He can wrestle with anybody, and it'll be good matches. So I'm going to go Dragon Lee here. But I do want to say for a little bonus or honorable mention, I guess you can say, I would not be mad at JD winning it. Give JD something, man. He's been also putting in work. But again, I love Dragon Lee, so I'm just biased here. Trick Williams and Sami Zayn. Good God, I hope it's Trick Williams. I hope that's the move here. I don't know why we didn't get Carmelo and Trick. I feel like it was right there. You already have the history from NXT. Carmelo deserves to be on WrestleMania when he was literally carrying SmackDown for months with all his U.S. title open challenges. Don't know what this decision here is. I know they want to get Sam in a card, but it's definitely the wrong decision. But hopefully they can at least have Trick Williams beat Sami Zayn. Sorry, I'm talking really fast here. I'm trying to get through this. And Trick Williams becomes U.S. champion. And no, he fits the title, so I wouldn't mind it if they had to be U.S. champion. Let me be a little monster sip. All right, Jade versus Rhea Ripley. I will be going Rhea Ripley. Kind of the same reasoning for Cody and Randy. I think SmackDown needs some changes here. Love Jade. I know most fans are hitting on her right now. I'm actually a defender of Jade. I enjoy watching Jade. But again, just not wrestling enough. It's not getting it done. She's not, doing it for SmackDown. Clearly, SmackDown's been a snooze fest, so we need some changes, which means some title changes and story changes. So, Cody got to lose it. Jay got to lose it. We just got to change. So SmackDown is really bad right now. It's down bad. I think Rhea deserves his belt. And Rhea, again, can have a lot of fun feuds on SmackDown. Since she's been on Raw for the longest, we could switch it up, have her on SmackDown. She can wrestle all those wrestlers over there. Maybe we get a Rhea and Tiffy feud, Rhea and Julia, Rhea and maybe Jade rematch, right? You have a lot of options there. That could be fun. Rhea and Charlotte, Rhea and Alexa. A lot of options on SmackDown. Rhea's going to win this here. Demon Finn Balor versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I'm going to go the Demon Finn Balor. I hope they didn't bring back the Demon character just for him to lose. Now, if this was just normal Finn, I don't even know, I just said normal Finn here, right? Finn Balor or whatever. This would be more of a toss-up 50-50. But I don't feel like they, there's no reason to bring back the Demon, unless you know you're gonna have him win, right? That the whole point of his character is like he like never loses. But again, with TKO and WWE and Triple H right now, maybe they just brought him back for the ticket sales because they did announce this early on to clearly sell tickets. I don't know why this wasn't a surprise. So maybe, you know, with the way WWE is going right now, Dom does win this. I love Dirty Dom, by the way. One of my favorite wrestlers on the roster at the moment. But again, the Demon deserves to win this, and it'll be a good redemption story for Finn, definitely being betrayed by the team. In the last match, the main event of WrestleMania 42, Roman Reigns, Daddy Roman Reigns versus CM Punk, who's really, really old. By the way, let me add that he's really, really old. I will be going Roman Reigns if I wasn't, you know, couldn't tell by my glaze of the intro there. Roman Reigns is my second favorite male wrestler of all time. John Cena and Becky Lynch is the only people I have him. So my third favorite wrestler of all time. Love my man Roman Reigns. And again, we just need this. And nothing against CM Punk. I actually really enjoyed his title reign that he has had. And he's been doing his thing. He's been showing up a decent amount on Raw. He hasn't missed much weeks as being champion here, right? So he's pretty much showing up weekly. Even if it's not matches, it's a promo or whatever, he is showing up. So he's a good champion. Nothing against CM Punk. I love CM Punk. But it's Roman Reigns. Give Roman Reigns the belt. We need to be back in the Roman Reigns era. Because again, WWE, they're in a pickle right now. It's getting pretty bad. And again, we just need changes, man. So I think you go Roman Reigns here. And, you know, we get our tribal chief back. And wrestling will be good again. But I do want to say, nothing against CM Punk. So you CM Punk fans don't get mad. I just want to change here. And I love my daddy Roman. So that's all my predictions for WrestleMania 42, Night 1 and Night 2 there. Let me get some of your guys' predictions down below in the comments. I'll check those out. Or is there any, like, predictions you have for WrestleMania 42 that's not winner? Like, do you think someone, a surprise comes out, or this happens, or a secret match gets announced? Do you have any predictions besides just the winners? Let me know down below in the comments. But WrestleMania weekend has arrived, folks. Let's get excited. Drop a like for me. I'll catch y'all in the next one.